The iconic Miss America beauty pageant is in turmoil over an email scandal that's forced its most senior board members to step down. The Huffington Post has published emails which allegedly show pageant officials making vulgar comments on contestants' weight, sex lives, intellect, even wishing one was dead. Miss America Executive Director Sam Haskell has resigned, as well as President Josh Randall and some other board members. An online petition with tens of thousands of signatures is gaining traction. It's calling for everyone on the board to be sacked. For more on this, I'm joined from Greenville, South Carolina by Jamia Wilson, a feminist writer and Executive Director of Feminist Press. So, sexism and misogyny in Miss America. How shocked are you?
I'm not shocked at all. Unfortunately, we live in a culture where misogyny and sexism are ingrained deeply, and you can see that from the reckoning of the Me Too moment, and this is a part of that. These things are coming to light, but women have been enduring them for way too long because it's embedded in our system.
In terms of Miss America, just for the moment, what do you think should happen to the organisation?
There should be full accountability. I really support the women who've been speaking out, like Mallory Hogan, who have said that there needs to be new leadership that represent the people who've actually been through this process, that reflects the women who have been a part of Miss America. And I support their call to action in the petition campaign that they've also valiantly put out there, and want to encourage them to continue to organize and make their organization reflect the people who it serves.
Do you think there's any part for an organisation like this in the modern world? Is it not harking back to a bygone era when women were far less empowered?
My vision for the future is that we have platforms that are this big and this supported and widely watched that will actually support women's views more than they support women's shoes. I think it's really important for us to help uplift women in ways that change their lives systemically, that give more people access to education and more access to opportunities that are connected to their intellect and not the way that they are presented in their appearance. And while this is a scholarship pageant, and I fully respect the choices that women make who participate in them, I would like to see more opportunities for women to be out there and support their full leadership without having to be objectified in any way.
And going back to something you said earlier, do you think this is part of a bigger cultural reckoning that we're going through right now?
Absolutely. I think that this is a part of a groundswell of organizing that will continue. And I think that the backlash that we're now seeing is actually a sign of progress, because women coming together and speaking truth to power is making a change. And it's also showing people who are harm doers that we're coming for you. We are coming together, and we are going to hold people accountable for behavior that is harmful to our society.
Jamia, thank you very much for joining us here on BBC News. Jamia Wilson there in South Carolina.
Thank you for having me.